In the late 19th century, the world was changing. Industries were rising. Cities were expanding. And a new resource began to power it all. Oil. It lit homes, fueled machines, and quietly reshaped the global economy. But in the midst of this transformation, something unusual happened. One man gained control of nearly the entire system. Not just a company, not just a product, but an entire network of production, transportation, and distribution. His name was John D. Rockefeller. And to understand how he did it, we have to go back to the beginning. John D. Rockefeller was born in 1839. Not into wealth, not into power, but into a world of contrast. His father was unpredictable, a traveling salesman who moved frequently and lived outside structure. His mother was disciplined, deeply religious, careful, and grounded. From this contrast, Rockefeller developed something that would define his entire life: a desire for order. As a child, he tracked small amounts of money. He recorded earnings. He calculated savings. He didn't just handle money. He studied it. At 16, he became a bookkeeper. And while others saw it as a job, Rockefeller saw it as training. He learned how businesses operated, how costs were controlled, how inefficiencies appeared. He wasn't chasing wealth yet. He was building understanding. In the 1860s, oil was discovered in Pennsylvania. And almost instantly, a new industry exploded. But it wasn't organized. It was chaotic. Prices fluctuated wildly. Quality was inconsistent. Supply chains were unstable. Thousands rushed in. Most were chasing one thing: extraction. Drilling oil. Because that's where the excitement was. That's where fortune seemed to appear overnight. But Rockefeller saw something different. He saw instability. And within that instability, he saw an opportunity for structure. Instead of drilling, he focused on refining. Because refining was necessary. No matter who drilled the oil, it had to be processed. That meant refiner sat at a central point in the system. A point of control. In 1870, Rockefeller founded Standard Oil. But this wasn't just a business. It was the beginning of a system. Rockefeller believed that waste was a hidden cost. So he eliminated it. Everything was measured. Everything was optimized. Even byproducts were reused. Where others lost value, he captured it. He reinvested constantly. More capacity. More reach. More control. Scale allowed him to reduce costs, increase efficiency, dominate pricing. Rockefeller didn't always fight competitors. He absorbed them. Some joined willingly. Some had no choice. But over time, fragmentation disappeared. And coordination replaced chaos. Large scale meant leverage. He negotiated better transport deals. Lower costs created stronger positioning. And stronger positioning created more growth. By the 1880s, Standard Oil was everywhere. It wasn't just producing. It was organizing. A network of pipelines, refineries, distribution channels. All connected. All coordinated. This level of control created something rare. Stability in a chaotic industry. But it also created something else. Concentration of power. As Standard Oil grew, so did public concern. Questions began to emerge. Was this fair? Was this too much control? What happens when one system dominates everything? Eventually, the government stepped in. In 1911, Standard Oil was broken up. Not because it failed, but because it succeeded too well. Rockefeller's story is often simplified. But at its core, it reveals something deeper. Wealth is rarely built through a single moment. It is built through positioning, discipline, systems, time. Rockefeller didn't chase opportunity. He structured it. He didn't rely on luck. He reduced uncertainty. He didn't just build a company. He built a machine that operated with precision. Control key points in a system. Build efficiency over time. Scale strategically. Think long-term. Create structure. The world has changed. Industries are different. Technology has evolved. But the principles behind Rockefeller's success remain. Because in every era, there are systems. And those who understand them don't just participate. They shape them.